What's up, you guys? This is Alicia Budget Beauty. Thank you so much for being here. I am Alicia, and hi, hello, and welcome if you've never been here. If you're returning, bless you. This is a special or a unique thing for me because I typically only upload once a week on Wednesdays or Thursdays, but this is two this week because I've been dying to share with you guys the Lunar Beauty Moon Spell Volume 2 palette. What my thoughts are about it, my first impressions, my impressions after using it 3 times, and some swatches because I do think this palette, spoiler, is really special and it's kind of dear to my heart. So it's also spooky season, so it's perfect. So you guys, let's go ahead and get into this review of this spooktacular palette. So if you guys have never heard of Lunar Beauty, you are welcome. It's Manny, M-U-A, or Manny Gutierrez, his beauty brand. I love Manny. I'm late on a lot of these trains of these influencers and these YouTubers, beauty YouTubers. I haven't been watching since the beginning. I'm not gonna claim that. But whenever I found him, he immediately grabbed me. He's so funny. He's very authentic. And I really, really like how he runs his brand as well. I think that they have good ethics and morals about their brand. He used to be in Sephora and he left so he could have more creative control. And I've seen some of their practices that they do for customer service and on Instagram, and I'm just a fan. It's just run very, very well. And I also happen to love the quality of his products. So this is my, let's see, I have Life's a Drag's facelift. I've got the strawberry palette coming, and I have Eclipse. So yeah, this is my 5th palette. I did miss out on the first one, unfortunately. I want it so badly. Manny, if you're watching, I know you're not, but if you are, by some miracle, please bring it back so I can buy it. Thank you. So whenever he announced that he had a release coming out for spooky season, I was like, whatever it is, I'm going to get it. I claim that I got the very first palette. I don't know that that's true, but the second it clicked over in my cart, bought, done. And you guys, it does not disappoint. This is the packaging. It looks legit like an actual old-timey like encyclopedia book or spooky book. This is the inside actual palette cover. Just the detail is amazing. And when I first saw this color story, I was like, oh, it's really, really, really pretty. Like I said, I want the first one so badly that I was like, oh, it's very purple, it's very pink. You guys, already, again, spoiler, it's one of my favorite palettes of the year for sure. So here is what it looks like inside. As you can see, we have lots of purples, lots of pinks, berries, we have shimmers, we have mattes, we have some neutral-y colors like here, 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 if you're not super into color, if you just want, you know, to do more neutral look with a pop of color, that's kind of what I have on my eyes today. So formula-wise, you guys, oh my gosh. Okay, this is the 3rd look I've created. I created 2 others and shared it in a reel on Instagram. I'm just going to insert that right now. I did a more daytime look and more of a nighttime look. The quality, the performance of these shadows, the mattes are so pigmented. And when I say zero fallout, we say that a lot. We throw that around all the time. I will dip my brush in there and I'll tap it like you do to get the excess off. But I'm like, where is it? Where's the powder? I don't see it. It's because it's not there. It packs on the brush. It goes on so well. It just blends absolutely seamlessly into itself, into the other shades. There's no harsh lines. It's incredible. I just love it. So I've used most of the mattes in here. I believe the only one I haven't touched yet, I think Hilda, Cameron, and Alex. These three are the only ones I have not used yet. I'm sure that they'll be just as good as the others. This shade down here, Willow, is so fun. It's a red, like a bold red, but it kind of pulls slightly pink. I will say almost all of like these that are kind of more like brown tones do have like a little bit of a pink undertone to it. So they're not like a true brown, but that's fine because it fits in with the palette. The shimmer, so you have more of these like soft glimmery shimmers. I have, let's see, Zelda on my eyes today. It is beautiful, but these are a little bit more glittery right here, but I think that they're so fun for like the inner corner or even the brow bone. I love them. So I'm gonna go ahead and just on camera, I'm going to swatch for you. So you can see that I'm not having to build a ton, that it's just the one swatch and what it looks like. So let's just start. We got a lot here, so I'll probably have to do on both arms. So we're gonna do these first rows here and then these here. So we're gonna start with these shimmers. So we have Agatha. Okay, then we have Luna. Then let's go with Mildred. These are like definitely these like old witchy names. Myrtle, or that's what I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe they mean something else, but there's Myrtle. Okay, and then we have Misty. You swatch, so pretty. Okay, and then the next row is all matte. So we have Alex. It's like a light pink. I am gonna swatch that one more time. Okay, there we go. Okay, light pink there. We have Cameron. The sun is driving me crazy. It keeps going in and out, so it's not the lighting that I would love right now. This is Cameron. Look how pretty that is. It's like a corally red. Then we have Sally. There we go. And then let's go. Next is Jillian. Beautiful. I love Jillian. Jillian's so pretty. It's such a pretty matte purple. I love it. And then last on this second row, we have Willow, which is this red shade that I think is so fun. Wow. Okay, so that is the left two rows. Okay, now let's move on to the other two. So actually I should start at the bottom. So we have Louise. I might need to scoop. I'm so afraid that my palette's gonna drop on the ground. Okay, so Louise. Next we have Zelda. Oh my gosh, Zelda is what I have on the like halo lid right now. Then we have Hilda. Look how pretty. I mean, this color story, it just makes so much sense. There's not a color in here that I'm like, well, that was a mistake, or that was out of left field. You know, like they just go. They really do. Then we have Grams. It's so pretty. I wish the sun was shining through here right now where you could see the like shimmer in it. But I mean, you can tell it just goes on so, so pretty. And then next we have Freya. Gorgeous. You guys, being someone who swatches, it's so funny. I will find, like the other day in my car, I like rest my arms whenever I'm driving and I forgot I had swatched some like lip glosses or something. And I get in and I'm like, oh, that's funny. There's like perfect little streaks like on my armrest. I forget all the time, and I'm walking around and my kids are like, you colored on your arms again. But anyway, okay, Maggie, we're on the last row now. So pretty. Maggie's so pretty. I love that. It's like a kind of an eggplant, like a lighter eggplant purple. And then let's see, we have Mel. Mel I am wearing today. So you got more of the neutral brown in there. Mel I took, so we have Mel and Sally, and I use those to kind of create on, I don't do right in the crease because I have the most hooded eyes on the planet. It's so funny because people don't realize and they think this whole thing is just lid, and I'm like, no, here up is bone, like stick out bone. So I have to go way above my crease or you would never see it. But I used a mixture of those two and I really, really love the effect of it. You could also, even though this is spooky season and we're doing some spooky looks some with this palette, it's a very like sunsetty palette as well. I mean, I think this would go into, I think it could even go into summer. This, to me, this is a year-round palette. You can do spooky season, you can do deep dark colors for winter, and then you can also do spring and summer with this as well. It's truly perfect in my opinion. Okay, next we have Macy, which is the deepest purple in the palette. I'm gonna add, there we go. Okay, and then we have Queenie, which is what I use to deepen the corners a little bit out here. It's like your deepest, kind of more neutral brown. And lastly, we have either Mary or Marie. I'm not sure which it's pronounced or how he intended it, but it is our kind of matte sparkle black. Oh my gosh, look how smooth that black is, baby. That is so pretty. I'm gonna fix, because it's bugging me, the Freya shade here. I don't think that is Freya's fault. I think my fingers are getting a little bit dry. I keep trying to get the other color off of it first. Plus I just put on lotion, so it's like, I wasn't thinking. I just got out of the bath and put on lotion, and I think that's more my fault than Freya's fault. So I'm just going to add, okay, so now it didn't look so patchy. Okay, so that is the swatches right here. It's so hard for me to show. But look how pretty. I mean, it's just a perfect color story. And look, like I did those first two these first 2 rows right here, this is a very like springy summer looking kind of arm. This one over here, deeper like fall, but you put them together and you can really tell that you can go light to dark, you can go more pastel to more bold. It's just a beautiful palette and I love it so much. And I love Manny so much. Moonspell. Lunar Beauty is one of those brands that I'm going to be loyal to. I like the person who runs it. I really love the quality. They don't put out too much. Everything's interesting. Everything's well thought out. So it's one of those that like pretty much anything that they put out, I'm probably gonna buy it and I'm probably gonna test it out. So anyway, you guys, I hope that you like this. I hope you like this second installment this week of reviews of this palette. Let me know if you've tried anything from Lunar Beauty, what you like from them. I have yet to try the lipsticks or the lip glosses, sorry. I've heard that they're incredible, that the formula is amazing, so I definitely want to check that out. And let me know if you're planning on picking this up or if you have and what you think. And you guys, as always, this isn't a budget brand, but still, there are discount codes out there and available. There always are. So you can still save a little bit and it's worth it. It is worth to pay more for quality and for supporting someone that you enjoy. So have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.